guys, welcome back to my channel Aromatic Kitchen, and this is me Aisha, and today I have got you a nice, very simple recipe, and this is especially for Eid. Those of you who cannot come over to our place, like our friends and other relatives or our colleagues, to have Sheerkurma at home, I have got a very delicious recipe for you, and this is a Sheerkurma cake. Listening to the name, pressless Sheerkurma cake, you must be wondering what is this exactly. So you don't need to worry, it is very simple. You will have all the ingredients at home. Even if you don't, you'll find it very easily at your nearby stores. So let's have a look how to make it. Before that, if you haven't subscribed to our channel and you're new to my channel, please subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. To all those people who are trying out my recipes, y'all are giving me your reviews and y'all are liking it, I'm so thankful to you that when I'm putting so much of efforts for you, you are also trying it out, not just hitting the like button, but you're also liking the recipes after trying them out. So yes, let's go to the kitchen and let's have a look how to make this easy peasy Sheerkurma cake. So guys, to begin with, I'm going to heat up a pan. I'm going to add in about a glass of water to this, and I've placed a stand in it. So we are just going to preheat this for about 10 minutes, keeping it covered with a plate. So here goes the plate, and just let it heat for 10 minutes. So here, the second thing that you have to do is grease your pan with oil. Now if you don't have a parchment paper or a butter paper, all you can do is just grease your entire tin with oil and just dust some flour on it. Make sure you have greased it very nicely, otherwise your cake will stick to the tin. Now usually I would prefer a glass baking dish for this, but since not everyone has it, so I'm going to use a regular baking tin. So next we are going to add in all the dry ingredients. So I'm going to sift in a cup of all-purpose flour, that is maida. Doing this, it removes any lumps in it. Okay, so this is done. Now I'm going to add a teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of baking soda. I'm going to sift this again. Okay, so next we are going to add in half a cup of sugar to this. So here goes in sugar. You can use caster sugar or powdered sugar, and just mix the dry ingredients once. Guys, this is a very simple eggless cake recipe that I'm showing you. So now I'm going to add 1/4 cup fresh curd. This is homemade curd. You can use store-bought ones also. Next, add to this half a cup of milk. Now I'm going to add in 4 tablespoons of oil. Use any any oil which has no smell in it. Like use sunflower oil, that is the best. I always like to use that. So here I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of vanilla essence. If you don't have this, it's absolutely fine. You can skip this step. So now just give it a quick mix. So this is an eggless recipe for those who don't eat eggs. Very quick, easy, and you'll find all the ingredients easily. So let's just pour this into our the batter into the tin. And the second best thing about this is that I'm not baking it in the oven. I'm gonna bake it on the stove or the gas, so that those who don't have an oven, you don't need to worry. You can make this on the gas too. So just tap the tin twice and keep it in the preheated kadhai and just cover it with a lid. Now make sure your lid has to be a little elevated from top so that it doesn't stick to the cake. So next let's make the sheerkurma. This is a shortcut recipe of sheerkurma that I'm showing you. So I've added this is 350 ml of milk. I'm going to let the milk come to a boil. So once you see the milk has started bubbling, we're just going to reduce it a little, about half a cup or so. So actually the recipe that I'm showing you for the sheerkurma is a very instant one that you can make. Okay, so let's add in 3 tablespoons of milk powder. Now basically this milk powder is going to thicken the milk. So keep stirring at intervals so that there are no lumps formed. Now guys, if you don't find milk powder, you can also add cornflour to it. We just want to thicken the milk, that is why I've used milk powder. You can also use cornflour, there's no harm in using that also. So here I had grinded some cardamom powder with a tablespoon of sugar. And just mix it nicely. I'm going to add 1 more teaspoon of sugar. Now just be careful guys when you're adding sugar, because our cake is also very sweet, like not very sweet, but of course it has sugar, and sheerkurma is also sweet, so you don't want to make it too sweet. So be very careful while adding the sugar. Just keep stirring it. And as you keep cooking the milk, it will start to thicken. And here you can see it has come to a nice boil. So let's add in. Now this is about 2 tablespoons of sevai, which is also called vermicilli. Now here I have just less than 1/4 cup of dry fruits. Now these are mixed dry fruits, these are sliced. You get ready-made ones also if you don't want to do all the hard work of slicing them. So you get these ready-made nowadays. So just add it to the milk. Now so many of you are craving to have my cakes, and since you are quite far, I can't deliver it to you. So you have 2 advantages. One which is making the cake, and second one is sheerkurma. So you have 2 recipes in one. So after 15 minutes our cake is done, and you can see that it is very soft and spongy. Once you insert a toothpick, it should come out clean. So now I'm just going to slice or cut the cake into half. So I'm just going to show you from this side first. Because I'm a right-handed, I'm going to do it from the other side. So just place your hand on top and just cut through the cake. Now guys, if you don't want to do this step, you can also just basically put the cake in any serving dish and just prick some holes into it with the help of a toothpick. But I'm doing a different version of this. So with the help of a cookie cutter or any katori or anything you have round in shape, you can just cut out some circles from it. If you want to skip this step, it's absolutely fine. But this looks really attractive. So when you have guests coming over, they'll have a little surprise. So don't discard the rest of the cake, you can have it later on. So similarly, I'm going to cut out circles from the other cake. So basically this stressless cake, I always say it wrong. So it's basically made into the same baking dish in which you had baked the cake. So you have small glasses in which I'm going to serve this. You can take any small transparent bowls for this. Just place the cakes inside, the ones which we've cut round. So I've placed 3 of them, and now I'm going to pour the hot sheerkurma on this. So this is like a fusion, you know. You've always had, I think you guys must have eaten the rasmalai cake. So that's from where I got this idea. Now just top it with some sevai or vermicilli. Now you can garnish it any ways. I'm going to show you 3 different ways. So the first method that I did was just put the sevai or the vermicelli on the sides, and I topped it with some chopped dry fruits. You can do it the other way around. And just look at it, how beautiful it looks. So when I have my family who's going to sit and have this and relish it, they're really going to enjoy it. So guys, do make this at your houses. You'll enjoy the cake flavor and it will be like a little surprise inside. You must have never eaten cake and sheerkurma together. Nobody must have eaten it. So try this recipe and let us know if you have liked it. Look at these beauties. Don't they look so beautiful? The cake will soak up all the sheerkurma in it and it will make it more flavorful. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video and you have learned how to make this beautiful recipe, and I hope you're going to try it out, and whenever you do it, let me know in the comment section below. So Eid Mubarak once again. Assalamu alaikum and bye bye.